keeping us free from judgment's tower. Go talk, non-judgment zone, where secrets are heard and kept unknown. Let's have fun, let our laughter shine. In our bonnets, we'll find our kind. Join us in Bonnet Confession, oh yeah. Bonnet sisters, united stand. Sharing our stories, free from shame. In our bonnets, we'll reclaim our land.
Happy day, and welcome to Bonnet Confessions. So glad to have you here. Welcome to Bonnet Confessions. We are the Bonnet Sisters since we have our bonnets on. Listen, our bonnets keep us from judging each other. So it's our superpower where, listen, it doesn't matter what comes out of our mouth. We're not being judged. Doesn't matter our title, our positions, our jobs, or our titles, whatever. It doesn't matter. This is non-judgmental girl talk. Welcome. Come on in. Tell us where you're calling in from, where you're checking us out from. We'll love to hear from you. If you have a question, put it in the chat, or if you want to come on stage, let us know. We'll send you the link. And let's just have some fun and start our week off really well. Have a little laugh. Check out the latest, what's been going on in the news, because it's been a lot. And check on our sisters. For those that are new, my name is Bonnet Sister. Hi.
And I am Bonnet Sister Soul Focus.
I am Bonnet Sister No Nonsense.
All right. And Bonnet Sister Jet Setter. She may be on later on. All right. So how was you all's weekend?
It was good. Mine also was good. The Black Farmers Market started back up today. Oh, child, what a day. It was cold. It was raining. The wind was blowing. Right here in good old North Carolina when it was a good old 80-some degrees yesterday. And today it was a good old 45 with the wind chill. I didn't bring a coat because I thought it was going to heat up. I mean, I was prepared for the rain. I couldn't get warm to save my life. I was supposed to have left there and went to a probate in Charlotte. I couldn't do it. I was wet. I was cold. The whole way from my event to the house, I couldn't get warm. Wow. That's how cold it was, standing out there. It was crazy. And I'm sitting on top of the heater right now. I literally have my heater sitting right on top of it. I hate it. But anyway, other than that, it was a great event. People came out in the rain. I mean, they was like, it's the first day. I'm not missing this. So it was really, really good. All the vendors came out because we're rain or shine. So it was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I don't know what's going on with this weather because, like you said, I was like, is it fall? Like yesterday it was 80 degrees. Now it was cold. I'm like, what's going on? Why people
crazy.
Sick with head colds and stuff.
Double pneumonia, as my grandma say.
Okay. All right, no nonsense. How was your weekend?
It's been busy, but today I did make it to the house of the Lord in person again.
Okay.
I went to see 2 houses for the Clarissa project. I have gotten 2 hours of sleep, so y'all, this is my last conversation for the
I feel on that. 2 hours of sleep.
2 hours. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have tapped out for real.
Yeah, me too.
All right, those are the comments. I don't comments.
I started getting sleepy. I started getting sleepy at 8:00.
Oh wow.
I was like, hang in there, you can do it.
Oh my goodness. Hey Joy. That's a cool song. Thank you. Yeah, that's our cool song. I hope I'm not Facebook user. I don't know. Let me see.
Joy is Facebook user. She said, yeah. Because I'm looking at the comments on the
Oh yeah. Hey Colleen.
She said Bonnet Sister Bustiga is in the comments. That's Joy.
funny. Joy also said, lovely spring day. Rub some bay rum on your chest so you don't get sick. Child, where I get bay rum from?
Joy got to sing you some.
Yeah, like, do Crown Apple work?
Not the Crown Apple. You could at least got a different rum. Goodness gracious. You done went over the head and said, girl, hush.
Hilarious.
Oh my God.
I've never heard of such a thing. Wow. Okay, Colleen.
Oh, she said Walgreens or CVS. Oh, child, I ain't know. Oh, Bay Rum. Oh, okay, I'm about to look that up. I ain't never heard of that. Bay Rum.
What am I rubbing it on? Just like some lotion? You know, is it like
like on your
chest?
like vapor rub, like on your chest, and then I guess
why don't I just put vapor rub?
Huh?
It's over the counter, but drinking some might help. Joy, am I mixing this in with the vapor rub and just doing like, you know, the vapor rub thing?
Child, that's a lot.
I think you just rub on your chest.
My immune system is built up. I'm not gonna get sick. My immune system is built.
All right.
Like a Buick. So y'all know them old Buicks.
Oh, not the
Lord, old Buicks.
Okay, sis.
Girl.
Oh my God.
Them things you couldn't do them things up. Them things is old school. Doors heavy, need 2 hands to open the door.
Listen.
Yeah, that's old school.
Yeah.
You got to reach over and shut the door with both hands.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Roll down the window because it's show on electric.
Okay, Joy said it's over the counter, but drinking some might help. She said, don't drink bay rum. Drink real rum.
Real rum. Oh.
That'll knock it out. That'll knock it out and you out. You be warm.
Yeah. Exactly. Be
warm.
But you know,
okay, guys, tell me. Let me see my weekend. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Delay. No, you're fine. I think you're on delay. How was your weekend?
It was good. I actually my whole house, they went out of town. The girls went out of town. Well, they had a sleepover at someone else's house, and then Darren, he just got back just a while ago, and then he left back out. So I had like the whole day Saturday to myself. Like I went to an event and I came back and I just watched Netflix and chilled, like for real.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I loved it. I loved it. Wow. I was like, wow. No responsibility. Woo. Yes.
That's self-care.
So I'm good. Yes, it is. I enjoyed it highly. Almost too much, actually. Let's talk about Chris. I just heard about the diss track with Chris Brown. Girl. Okay, and somebody told me to read the lyrics. I don't know. Do I just look up Chris Brown diss lyrics?
Yeah, if you listen to it, you wouldn't have to read the lyrics. Like he left no crumbs, and I want people to stop saying it's Chris Brown. That was Breezy. That was not Chris Brown. Chris Brown sings. That was Breezy that we heard on that diss track, if you get what I mean.
Gotcha.
Yeah. When I tell y'all, okay, so let me give him the backstory. So Chris Brown and what is it, Quavo? I think it's Quavo, right?
Quavo.
Yeah.
I don't know why they beefing or why a diss track came out. We just woke up and we had one. So if you Google it, TikTok it, listen to it, y'all, he left no crumbs. He talks about this man like as if he wasn't sitting beside him at Fashion Week, which he talks about it in the diss track as well. He talks about how he didn't want to mess up the money, and that's why he had to sit beside him. He also talks about, Quavo said that he messed with his ex-girl, and he was like, I messed with your ex while you was with her. Like,
oh,
yeah, exactly. The mic dropped. And then he also said, which really the mic dropped and everybody mouth dropped at the very end. He was like, Takeoff. I think it was Takeoff who passed away from the Migos, right?
Yeah.
He was like, he was the coolest one. Everybody wish it was you. I said, oh, Oh my. Oh my.
Well, hey,
Hey,
Jet
Jet
Setter,
Setter.
how you doing, though?
Hey y'all.
Hey, girl.
But yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't even need to have a response at this point. Somebody said that Quavo need to call Chris Brown mama and tell her that he's bullying him.
I mean, but the
Oh my
last sentence
gosh.
said she just got bodied by a singing.
N-word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
The whole thing, you're like, wait, what? It reminds me of the
Right.
diss tracks back in the day with Nas. Y'all remember when Nas and all of them used to do this is that.
And the thing that made it even better was it came out with a lyric video, so you didn't miss any of the digs.
Oh,
It was very clear what he was saying.
Yeah. Listen, Chris Brown. I mean, excuse me, Breezy.
Yeah.
He even talks about he was like, everybody knows that my mental stability is not stable. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Whoa.
Wait, what? But yeah,
Whoa.
I mean, he bodied him for real. Like,
yeah, they were saying the only Andre and Big Boy can save Quavo now.
I don't even think it's any saving. Like, it's really no saving.
Well,
He talks about the
everybody.
man. He talks about Quavo, who was on video beating somebody in the elevator. He
I see that.
The only thing he didn't bring up was Cardi. That was the only thing he didn't bring up.
Well, that's part 2 probably.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That was a lot.
And then Kanye dropped something. I don't know who he's mad at. But he
Oh
dropped
Lord.
a
His other
response.
personality, maybe. I mean,
I think he's anti J. Cole, but I'm so lost with these grown men fighting that I can't keep up with the girl fights of who's upset with who. But I think he's mad at J. Cole. I don't know why.
Right.
But
Like,
he dropped
what?
something on his Instagram last night, a diss track.
Well, did y'all see Plies? They done got Plies started too. Plies, I don't know if he was dissing somebody, but like he was in his bag. He was rapping. He was somewhere. He wasn't in the studio. But I was like, okay, I like Plies.
Somebody pull Plies out the car. What?
I like Plies. Yes, he was out the car standing up with a mic. I was like,
whoa.
Yeah. I know. I love Plies though.
2024 ain't playing no games.
Listen.
Yeah. I need these men to get out their feelings though. There's way too many boy beefs going on.
Yeah. And then to make you think, are they doing it for ratings? But I doubt it. I don't think the Breezy one is for ratings at all.
No. Yes, ma'am.
Joy said, your plane landed late.
Yes, it did.
That's too funny. Well, y'all know I don't know these names and all of this, and I just be hearing a little bit. I'm like, what? Who thinks what? I know Chris Brown, but like, give me some pictures and put some names under it. Quavo and
the Migos.
And the Three Amigos, One Pass. I know that part. No, it was 3.
No, they're just the Migos. It was 3 of them, but don't say the 3 Amigos.
No. I was saying it was 3 Amigos. Oh, yeah. I know that part. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I know One Pass.
It wasn't 3 Amigos. It was 3
Migos.
Listen. I'm just trying to tell you what I know, how I keep up with them. There's 3 Amigos. No, don't.
Oh, they don't turn Hispanic. They don't turn Hispanic.
No, don't confuse me. That's how I know them.
Oh,
okay, I gotta look up this Quavo person.
He wanted the Amigos.
That's what you was doing.
Yes.
I thought you was reading the lyrics.
That's what I'm saying. No, I gotta read what he did. I know he's one of the.
We don't even know.
We don't know what he did.
I don't even know. I don't remember. I don't know why they're so mad.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Don't even worry about
what he did.
So is Kanye just trying to be relevant? He wants to get in the news.
It's Drake and J. Cole. They started the beefing,
right?
And I think Kanye is on Drake's side. Rick Ross has got involved in it. Just trying to people are just arguing for argument's sake. I don't know what's wrong with them.
But it was J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
Yeah.
And then some kind of way Drake got into it. Then Rick Ross got into it. And Drake been dragging Rick Ross. I be expecting Drake to be standing outside Rick Ross gates every time I come home. I don't know.
Well, his baby mama been dragging him for the last 4-5 weeks on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere.
With her big old teeth.
Yes.
Got
Girl, she's
Drake's
funny,
baby
though.
mama.
She is so funny to me. I be like, she's so ghetto. How did they get together?
He ghetto. What do you mean?
That's true.
Don't be acting like he's not ghetto. He's rich.
But yes, she be going in. She really mad because the son is about to graduate, I think.
And went to prom and he didn't help out.
And he didn't help out with nothing. Oh my gosh, y'all. She's upset.
I understand, but what? And I'm not negating that this is this man's child and blah 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 blah. But
is this a baby mama?
No, that looked too cute. It's fuzzy, but
no, it's the one.
I mean, that could be a baby mama
that could be one of them. Her name is Tia, I think. Tia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her name is Tia. Yeah.
Look up Rick Ross ghetto baby mama.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, look
you
up
might get
that
a few
one.
of them, but you'll get her.
But she the main one on social media, like going crazy.
Yeah, she's upset that he didn't help out with the prom, and I think I get that. That makes sense because she's like, you on your private jet and you on all these islands, and I'm over here sending him to prom. Hello.
Yeah, and I think he's about to graduate too, and he's like this really superstar sport. I think football, like he's like the real deal. So like he's going places. So and that's what she was just like, that's fine. My son. Like I was like, oh child.
Well, that's ironic because Evander had the same problems from that very same address where his son and his baby mamas, plural, were like blah blah blah, and they go in. One of them went to Georgia. He plays for the Panthers, I think, or he got on the practice squad. I don't know. Elijah Holyfield.
Oh wow. The Panthers.
He's really good at Georgia, and then he got drafted or something like that. I'm not sure.
The Panthers need Jesus, so they might want to keep him.
Well, his name is Elijah. That was, one of the people that was hanging with Jesus. So.
Oh yeah.
What?
I'm making that up. It just sounds biblical.
What?
I was thinking if y'all were listening.
I was trying to say, put all that together.
Just think if y'all were listening.
Hilarious. Hey, I did see where I forgot the guy's name that played for NC State, the bigger guy, the center guy, where he got some NIL deals from 2 major sponsors.
Good.
Nice. Oh, nice.
And I think they were here in North Carolina. So I was like, that's good. I love to see that.
I love that these kids can show out in the, March Madness now, and it can pay off for them.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just showing out and then be crying. You didn't see that much crying when they lost this year because they were like, I'm still about to get paid.
Yeah,
remember they used to boo-hoo cry when they
lost?
Now they were like, well, now I got time to study and get paid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
I love it. I'm here for it. They should have been doing that. Mm-hmm. Did y'all see where it was the pre-Olympics or something, a race track with Sha'Carri? She came in second, but she had her natural hair out. It was like an afro.
Oh.
Yeah. They're in China, I think.
Oh,
okay.
Wow. Okay.
But a girl that won, I think she's from Australia. She's 18.
Wow.
But Sha'Carri didn't want that. She could have won. I think she just let the girl win. I really did. If you look at it, she pulled back. It wasn't like I don't think she has to qualify to get what. Yeah, so I think she was
not trying to hurt herself.
But the girl needed it for her team.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's like it was 100 days to the Olympics the other day, so it should be like 98 days to the Olympics now.
It's gonna be here in 3 days, child, because days be going by so fast. What is really going on?
Okay.
My daughter said she got 30 days. That was 10 days ago almost. She got 30 days before she graduate.
Yeah.
And I look at the calendar and I'm like, dang, June 3rd to be here. Well, she was saying she had 30 days left of school when she gets out.
I know, like Ashley was texting us today and she said, I'll be home next week. And I'm like, what? I ain't even booked my flight to go up there to get you. What the hell?
What?
You should have asked
But
her,
she
what
was
you coming
wrong.
home
It's 2 weeks. But she was like, well, next week, as of tomorrow, it'll be next week. And I was like, don't do that. Just say 2 weeks, because I know you're ready to come home, but no, ma'am, don't run a week away from me.
Will this be her break?
This is the end of the freshman year, or the first
summer
year.
break.
Yeah.
Wow, summer break. Okay. Wow.
End of freshman year?
She
Uh-huh.
did
She
that.
just went to college yesterday.
And
Exactly.
honestly, it's the end of her sophomore year from a credit standpoint. It's the end of her
Right.
first year, but she'll be a junior at the end of this week.
Talk about what was the latest things that she just won?
She was named secretary of the National Organization for Minority Architecture People. I don't. It's a National Architecture Society, and they have campus chapters, and she was named the officer of that. She was named the creative director for this design group called Freedom by Design. I don't know what they do.
Okay.
And she got selected for the study abroad program. Full scholarship, because she won't be in school senior year. They're applying her full scholarship to the study abroad program from senior year, and she will be spending the summer in Berlin.
So can we just pause and give it up for Miss Ashley?
Yeah. So after she does that, she'll be getting 9 more credits. So she'll be halfway through her junior year when she goes back next year. I'm like,
this is so amazing.
I can't keep up.
I can't keep up.
I'm gonna go ahead and print up. I'm gonna go ahead and go in Canva and print up her diploma.
Because I was like, okay, when did she graduate? In 2025? Like, we were going back and forth. Is it December 2025, June 2026? It's already 2024. You just left a year ago. I'm just lost. But she has to go to grad school, so I'm glad she's moving on. But she's like, I don't want to leave this money on the table, so I'm gonna try to use it up in the summers, because I don't want to leave it on the table.
Yeah, that's smart.
I like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'll be overseas this summer for at least 2 weeks.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome.
And Tay, he'll be working.
Yep, he got a job. Did we ever tell the story of his job?
We didn't tell the story.
And I can't see the comments, but y'all want to hear a crazy story? My son, Lord have mercy. He just turned 16, but when he was 14 and 15, he really wanted a job really bad, because he really likes very expensive things. And he gets sick of hearing my mouth if I buy the things, or if I don't buy the things, he have to hear my mouth. So he goes online and starts trying to find jobs that will hire an almost 15-year-old. And he got so excited, he found one. I don't know if I'll be able to tell it without laughing. He found one that would hire him. And I said, okay, what's the job? I'm thinking it was going to be McDonald's or something. He said, orderly. I said, orderly where? And he said, we're just going to say Shady Pines for the purposes of the story. This boy was applying to be an orderly at a nursing home.
Oh, my Lord.
And the reason it didn't have an age is because you got to have a nursing degree, so they figure, who cares how old you are?
Oh, my God.
Oh my gosh.
He was on Indeed, y'all, looking for jobs. This one didn't have an age requirement, because you need to be like 26 to finish nursing school.
He was going to fast track. He was trying to fast track.
Baby, this boy was finna be changing heating pads and bedpans. I guess. This is somebody who don't even clean up behind himself.
Oh my
God. That
so
is
this year, he's actually 16. He got a job that, is like a child job at a summer camp. He'll be a camp counselor doing swimming and basketball with the 9-year-olds, as opposed to, bingo with the 99-year-olds.
Right. Golly.
So the day I fly back because my thing is, if I'm going this far, I'm going to do some stuff. So I'm not just going to Berlin, because who wants to go to Berlin anyway, besides Ashley?
Yeah.
So we're going to Switzerland on the way, because she wanted to go to Switzerland. I don't know. And I wasn't trying to let her go by herself. And we're going to go to Rome because of the architecture. And then we'll go to Berlin. I'll leave her there, and I'm going to Greece.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'll be home the day before he starts work.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fun.
One of my clients, she just got back from Switzerland. She works for Volvo Trucks. She does something. She'll hire her up, and she had to go to Switzerland for work. But she said she couldn't find any good food over there. And then I saw a video, of course, on Black-owned Switzerland. So I have to send that to you. You have to say. But yeah, she said she really enjoyed Switzerland though. So
it's beautiful. It was never anywhere I would have thought I would have gone. And she was like, I really am going to go to Switzerland one weekend. And I was like, no, you're not. And she's like, yeah, I really do want to go to Switzerland. I was like, okay, then we'll go to Switzerland, because you don't just go to Switzerland for the weekend. Black girl.
Exactly. I'm like, I don't know who you think you are. You are still my child. No.
It's not a road trip for you. No, you're not going to be running all over Europe. Be still. Go over there and sit down. So unless everybody's going, because it's 9 students and a professor from UK. So I'm like, if they're not all going, you ain't going. So I was like, where else you want to go? She's like, I want to see Rome. All righty. Because when you're in Europe, you can flop around. They have like these little Spirit airline type airline where you can hop around. Long as you don't have no big old bag or nothing, too major, you can pop around. So that's what she had in her mind. But you're not getting ready to be navigating these airports, baby. They don't even have English on the walls. You speak German, Korean, and English. You're not going to be able to go to Italy and make it by yourself.
Right,
honey.
So I would be jet setter for real by the time I get back here in June. 10 flights is 7 flights in 14 days that I would have taken.
Okay, so
love right there.
Let's catch some of the comments, guys.
Boy said that was smooth and almost convincing, jet setter. She said she's saving herself for Paris. Meredith said she just got a multi-million-dollar deal with Sprite.
Oh, that's Shakari.
All right.
Okay. And Joy said, look at our niece. Way to go. Joanne said, that's excellent. Joy is laughing. Meredith said, yes, you can. I visit another of these countries while stationed in Germany.
Yes, but Meredith, you are a seasoned grown woman. You personally know Ashley. I'm not trying to let Ashley try to navigate these airports by herself with her lack of direction self.
Right.
I heard that.
But with me, we'll be able to do it. I'm not going to poop on her dreams. She just ain't doing it by herself. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Okay, so what we got next? All right, we talked about the disc. We talked about, boy, it was so much going on.
Ooh,
Trail, you can take over some of the hot topics.
Did y'all see the elephant that got loose from the circus just running in the streets of Minneapolis?
No. Yep.
He was just running. He didn't care about the red light, green light,
no,
1, 2, 3 lights.
None of the lights.
He did not care. Listen,
that's what he was doing.
I thought he was gonna step on a car, because it was unreal, this big old thing running in the middle of the street. And then in the next video, I saw a man running behind it, and I'm like,
that was one of the handlers.
Oh,
where was he going?
Trying to get the elephant, but I mean, whatever he had in his hand was smaller than the elephant tail. So I don't.
Yes. He had
don't know.
One of these. He was like.
Yes, that's what it looked like too, just like that.
Taser, maybe.
I had to do the video like this. I said, "What is he doing? What are you doing?"
Well, did they get him? Did they get him, or is he in
They did. They got him.
They got him. Yeah, but it was just unreal to see, and how he get loose. So let's talk about that.
Of elephants.
So the person who was on watch, I guess, who's supposed to close the gate, are they gonna get fired now?
Was it 420 when the elephant got out? Because
no, it was a couple days before.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we might know how that happened.
Because I'm what is wrong with these people and these animals?
Okay, but what would happen when the elephant get tired of running? Do he just stop and just squat and lay down?
No, not on the asphalt. He just would start walking instead of running.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Sit down somewhere. Go sit down. What would you do if the elephant walked through your yard?
He gonna be over there by Prince Mansion. He was trotting.
Yeah, he was getting it.
He was getting it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like
Harriet Elephant.
I don't know. I had never seen nothing like that before. But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Okay.
Another thing.
Joy said, "What's the name for the alpaca business?"
We so trifling.
What?
Joy said, "What's the latest on our alpaca business?"
Because I swear we were so serious that night. That night
We
was going
were.
into business, and we ain't done a damn thing about it.
Well, I looked online for some alpaca poop. I did do that.
Me too.
That was my.
Then I closed my phone and went on and did something else.
Look,
When I saw the people was making like $40 worth a day, I was like, oh hell, I could do plenty of things faster than that.
Look, I'm still gonna get a T-shirt made so that way we have it for the memories.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to get on that, y'all.
That's funny.
Joy said AI can create a mating call theme song for us.
Not mating call. Wait a minute now.
Meredith said, "No, don't do it to overseas."
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either. Okay, another thing I had on here, y'all. I know Sheila. Heights, Bonnet Sister Hype. You probably don't know who this is, but did y'all see Glorilla got arrested?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
For DUI.
Yeah, girlfriend was
Really?
a little blow up.
Yes, she was towed back. Okay.
Yeah.
So she, for reference, Bonnet Sister Hype, Glorilla is, was she a part of the City Girls?
I know her.
No.
Okay, she wasn't a part of the City
She
Girls.
just came out of nowhere.
I know her because she went to Dreamville. That's the only reason.
Okay. Seen her in concert. You ahead of all of us because we ain't seen her in concert. Please believe.
Okay.
Yes.
But did you watch the other videos that came out when she was talking to the officer, and then the officer was like, she was like, "No, I'm fine. No, I mean, I've been drinking, but I ain't drunk." And then she said, of course it's body cam, but she said, "Do you know who I am?" And the officer said, she said, "Miss Brown," like, like her government name.
Gloria Brown, it says here.
And she looked back and she was like, "I mean, no, not that. Never mind.
You ain't that big, Glorilla.
And
No.
She act like she was like
Tony Braxton,
somebody famous.
Janet Jackson.
And the officer, you can tell that the officer was like, I'm pretty sure she don't listen to Glorilla.
Yeah.
And she was just like, no. Like, can you step out the car, please? We're about to do this.
Whoever you are.
Right.
Did y'all see her interview on Club Shay Shay?
What'd you say?
Did y'all see her Club Shay Shay interview?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
A little bit.
The interesting thing about it is she was saying that she was basically almost raised like holiness. Like her mama didn't believe in that. First of all, it's 9 of them, and they sleeping all on floors and air mattresses or whatever. But her mama, they didn't celebrate Easter, they didn't celebrate Christmas, she didn't believe. She homeschooled them so they wouldn't be in the world. That's what makes me
wait, those things sound a little familiar.
Right. That's what makes me think either she was holiness or Jehovah's Witness, because I'm like, in the world. And so she was homeschooling them, and then the oldest daughter got sick of it and called defects on her own mama, so they would come in there and see how they were living to make her put them in school so they could at least go to school.
Wow.
And now here you are, Glorilla. Like
she
all her
efforts,
the world. Yeah, her efforts were in vain.
That's usually what happened when you be trying to hold a child back. You don't let them see none of the world. And so
now she's the world.
Is go make they little gorilla pebbles everywhere in the world. They gonna try everything that ain't tied down at least once.
Wait a minute. Jet Setter, you ain't get for the ladies is out there trying to give some hope. You didn't give nobody no hope.
No.
Just said it was that bad.
It was, is my living in vain? Yep. I'm like, you did all of this homeschooling for this girl to be Glorilla?
Right, exactly.
Oh God!
I wonder how her mom feel. I gotta watch the interview. I gotta catch up on a lot of Shay Shay videos.
I feel like she talked about it, but it was so. They were drinking Taylor Port like it was this fine wine, and it was the way she talked. She was saying Merzic, and I couldn't really. She's Memphis, so she said Merzic industry, And I'm like, of all the industries for you to get in, you're gonna get in one you can't say.
But she all Memphis, like she all through and through Memphis.
Yeah.
So I think she addressed where her mother is with it, but I just wasn't listening that closely because it's just so Memphis heavy.
Yeah.
That, you know, between her and Shay Shay, Reedsville, Georgia, wherever he's from, it was just the thickness of the tongue.
He from South Carolina, ain't he?
No, he from down about where I'm from.
Oh, Georgia. Oh, okay.
I think I still be calling he be calling Caitlin Clark.
Yes. That man cannot talk to save his life, but he is doing his show. And I hear I forgot. Somebody really big is about to come on there. Oh gosh, I lost it. It'll come back to me.
Well, did you guys see do y'all know the comedian Godfrey, the black guy Godfrey? Did y'all see him impersonating Shannon Sharp?
No.
Oh my gosh. I have to add it in the chat. Like, it is hilarious. He was on Club Shay Shay impersonating Shay. Like,
okay.
But like he got him down to a T. I mean, he does impersonations really good, but it was good. It's really good. And Shannon was like,
Live does a really good impersonation of Club Shay Shay too. Like,
oh really?
With the I forgot the black lady with the African name, her and Keenan. They do.
Okay.
It's really spot on. Like, they have the furniture and everything.
Oh wow. I'm gonna look that up. That's cool. That's really cool. Let's see if we got any comments.
That's hilarious.
Joy said, okay, Sheila, I am with you on that. Who that? Glorilla. Okay, one of the other things that I had, you guys, they cremated OJ Simpson last Wednesday, according to the lawyer of his estate. It's so much stuff coming out about him now, which is weird, but anyway, let that man rest. So my next question is, did you guys see the student that slapped the teacher twice? Okay. So this was in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 30 minutes away from me, at Parkside. I think that's the name of the school, Parkland, Parkside, whatever. The teacher is sitting in the seat, and of course, we don't know what happened before. And the young man is standing up, and he says something to her, and he was just like, yeah, I'll slap you or something. He goes over, and he slaps her, and he slaps the Sonic coins out of her because it was loud. I mean, I was just like, and she stood there like, it wasn't like, oh, like, she was just like, I was like, dang, okay, maybe her husband, never mind. Anyway, so he backs up, and it's almost like if you watch the video real close, it's like he looks at the camera. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, because he saw the person filming, videoing, whatever. So, and then he was like, oh, you want me to do it again? You want me to slap you again? And she was like, I wouldn't, rather you not. And she said it just like I said it. I would rather you not. And girl, he came over there like go gadget arm and slapped the fire out of her again. And it was.
But wasn't she sitting down? Wasn't she sitting down at her desk?
She was sitting behind the desk. Yeah.
Yeah, with her leg crossed, just like chilling.
She was, I mean, and when he slapped, I'm telling you, y'all, I watched that slap contest where they be slapping them people. But the way he slapped her, like, I promise you, it looked like it didn't phase her. She looked like she was AI sitting up there, like it was like she didn't move. So fast forward, the young man was arrested, and he got charged with 3 different counts. I can't remember exactly what they were. But now the discussion is, which I saw in a lot of different panels, so they do all of this to protect the students. And you, as a educator, you cannot touch the kids.
Yep.
And if you touch the kids, you will lose your job. But when are we going to start protecting the educators? Right. Because now I'm thinking that class, I don't think those kids are going to respect her like that anymore.
Nope.
I mean, she just let him slap her twice. Like, she wasn't even sitting there. So, like, when do we have the conversation or to protect the teachers?
Right. Because what if he had hurt her? Like, what if she wasn't a cyborg or whatever she had going on?
Exactly. So it's just sad. It's truly sad. And like I said, I think he did it for the camera once he realized the camera was filming him. Because the classmate, whoever filmed it, they uploaded it to X, Twitter, or whatever. But I don't know.
But you have to think about it, though. He had the upper hand because she was in a sitting position. He was in a standing position. So it wasn't a lot as far as the way they train the teachers now. If she would have stood up, that would have aggravated him or that would have provoked him more. So she had to keep her stance, sitting down like nothing bothered her. That was a way to diffuse the situation. Now, I know she didn't expect him to hit her twice, but there was no room, like the way her desk was. There was no way out this way. He was standing in the way of the door.
Yeah.
So she couldn't have done it. There was not a lot she could do. So I think that's one thing that they have to understand, the educators too, and those that make the rules. You have to protect the teachers and give them a way out, regardless, because it could have been, he could have jumped on her and some other students could have done, she couldn't have gotten away. So I'm just like, this has got to, and I'm with Colleen. Colleen said it couldn't have been my classroom. And she said it was planned out for sure. And I wouldn't care about a job. They can have my job.
Exactly.
But let me told you, little kid, you gonna slap me? We gonna have to go to it somehow.
There's got to be a stapler or a paperweight on my desk or something that you about to get introduced to.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I just watched the video. And he's a scrawny little guy. He's got his hoodie on with some dreads. But that second slap was so hard, girlfriend hair flew across her face. I just watched the video. So, and she has to be tall because she's sitting back in her chair, and her body still looks bigger than his, even in her sitting position with her legs crossed. So he might not have been able to reach her if she stood up. True. But as y'all said, it would have been like a provoking thing. And there is no protection for the teachers. That's why these teachers going out and doing whatever, because they'll make more money than they will dealing with these children.
Yeah.
Joy said, I agree. So focused. He could have broken her jaw. Colleen says, I taught in juvenile detention center, and my kids knew I was one of the few teachers who never got hurt. She should have stood up and protect herself.
One of the few. That's so sad.
They don't pay teachers enough.
No.
And then Joy said, she said an old school knuckle sandwich.
I know that's right. That's right.
Instinct would take over. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Out later.
Yeah. And I would have blacked out, and that would have been my excuse.
Yeah, I blacked out.
I was temporarily insane. Just as insane as his dumb ass was for hitting me. We finna be both insane in the brain at this point.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, and I think it's all it all comes back, like I said, to the respect of the teacher. I don't know if she was a sub, if she was a regular teacher. One of my best friends is a teacher, y'all, and she is every bit 4'11" on a good day. So she is very small. And these kids are like 3 times bigger than her. But when the kids act up, they send them to her class because she don't play.
Yeah,
and they know she don't play. Like, you know what I mean? So they respect her. But some of the other teachers, she said, I never have problems out of these kids. What are y'all talking about? Like, she was like, I don't understand. What do y'all mean? They don't act like this in my class. So I think if you set that up front, kids gonna be kids. I'm not saying,
right.
But I feel like if you set that boundary up front, or like, I don't know, you really have to do it at the beginning of the season. Like, she teach middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So she has these kids 6th, 7th, and 8th. But like, you know what I mean? They be like, oh, Miss Sanders don't play. Like, no, Miss Sanders don't play. Like, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying that to say that she's small. Like, they could easily tower over her because she's only 4'11".
God bless the teachers and the administrators and the people that deal with children, because I couldn't.
I would be on the 5 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 11 o'clock news. No, ma'am. I'd be like, y'all, listen. It'd be like, what time do they eat at jail? Because that's where I'm gonna be.
Both of my parents were teachers, and just listening to this was back, when people had some sense, and just listening to the stuff, I was like, I know what I'm not gonna do. Be a teacher. Hell, no, ain't no way.
And that pay too. It's like what?
They make it so bad they should be sitting down in the seat because 5 + 5 = ski wee. No, go sit down.
Right. No.
I was like, oh my gosh. It's horrible.
I realized I couldn't be a teacher when I used to volunteer for your children's field trips.
Yes, God.
That was it. I didn't even need a whole classroom full. My little group was enough. That was enough.
I knew I couldn't be a teacher when I tell the kids when they be running in the store. I'll be like, stop that running.
Yeah.
She'd be like, Cheryl, you can't say that. What if their parents say something? They should have told them to stop.
They need to be saying something. Yeah, they need to be saying something.
Parents need to be saying something. I have real life have tripped a child in Ross before.
Don't say that no more.
We're gonna edit that part out. We're gonna edit that part out. We're gonna edit that part out.
You said you tripped and fell down in Ross. Oh, that's sad.
I did.
This is a live show, but we're gonna edit that.
I hope you were okay when you tripped and fell down in Ross.
Oh my God. Joy said, teacher today is different from the days when my mother was a teacher. Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
And Colleen said, I'm going 2 times this week with Ava, 5th grade class. Pray for me. Ooh, Lord.
Middle school. Good God Almighty.
Good God
Colleen
Almighty.
said, she said, I would never teach in a regular school system.
I wouldn't teach in a special school system. I wouldn't teach
a private school system.
It doesn't matter. I couldn't be a teacher, period.
I ain't even teaching Sunday school. Okay.
I can't do it.
I'll be done dip them in the water. No.
A couple of more times. Yes.
No.
Yeah. And that's what I remember making a post like last year, and I was like, when we see teachers, we should say thank you for your service.
We should.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like give them respect like we do the military because they deal with these kids every day.
And somebody else was saying, when they came out with what Caitlin Clark and the WNBA people who were drafted or about to make, and it was like 67,000 and people were outraged. Teachers make less than that. And they don't just play basketball, not to diminish playing basketball, but they don't play basketball for 3 months out the year for the money. So why aren't we outraged about what teachers make? Because everybody show up to their games.
Right.
That's just sad.
That is so true.
That's sad.
So true. Speaking of the basketball, what happened? South Carolina didn't get invited to SNL?
No, they didn't. They did not. So that was one of my keynotes here too. So on that note, it says here the Iowa basketball team who lost, they invited the whole team to SNL, y'all. And South Carolina, who won the championship, did not get invited at all. So I'm like, what? Why are y'all there? Why did y'all get invited? And from my understanding upon my research, it was the same last year. I think it was Iowa when they lost.
To LSU.
They got invited to the White House.
How does this work?
But that's fine because Coach Staley, Dawn Staley,
Louis Vuitton
her best. She is,
the Louis Vuitton.
Yes, she is living her best life, and I'm loving all of this for her. I'm loving all the press she's getting. Beyonce done sent her some flowers, and I'm loving it all. It is awesome. Awesome. But I was upset about that. I was like, why are they on SNL? But yeah, they went to SNL.
Unless they were clowning them out.
No, they weren't clowning them.
It's just somebody that liked the team. So,
we don't even know nobody on that team but Caitlin. Like, we don't know the rest
exactly.
of us.
And she was in the front. She was in the front.
That's the only reason. That's the reason why the team got invited. Caitlin.
Yeah.
So they about to go right back into the woods or the the cornfield or wherever they been.
Not the woods. Wait a minute.
Because she is out of there. So
it's not a cornfield. Oh my God. You're too much.
Cornfield.
That's funny. Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Oh, you guys. Did y'all see that Nelly proposed to Ashanti?
Yes.
Time by time. She's been waiting for years.
Because she should have been married to him long enough to get his pension by now.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I know. I was so excited about that. I was like, oh, she's 42, pregnant with her first child, and she's engaged. Keep hope alive. There's still hope for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Looking cute. I saw a little video of her performing somewhere with her little belly. She looked cute.
They had the nerve to announce her pregnancy. Girl, you just not finding out because we've been new.
Yeah,
Right.
we knew a long time ago, yeah.
I thought that was weird. I was just like, wait.
You don't have to wait the 12 weeks, baby. We know.
Right, exactly. But speaking of artists, can we address all of these artists going on tour? Who do I need to talk
At
to
the same time?
Who? I don't have the money.
Right.
Beyonce has drained us, okay? We have nothing left.
Who do I need to talk to? Because the Commodores just announced a tour. Missy Elliott just announced a tour.
Yeah.
Keith Sweat just announced a tour.
Tank and somebody that I want to see. Tamia, maybe?
Maxwell just announced.
And Jasmine Sullivan.
I'm going to that. Oh, I'm going to that. Jasmine
Chris
Sullivan.
Brown.
Janet Jackson and Nelly.
Who gonna pay? I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go on tour with them in order to afford to go to everybody else.
And Chris
Then
Brown.
you got the gospel people going on too. You got the Clark sisters going out with Kirk Franklin and a whole bunch of folks. You got Kiki Sherrod and the other young people going. You got the middle-aged people, Tasha Cobbs and Israel. They out. You got the old people, the young people, and the middle-aged people, the gospel tours.
Can we just do, can we just have a shut-in and all the gospel people come in together? We just need to do a shut-in so we can all at the same time.
They need to bring
make
verses
a mass
back.
choir like we used to back in the day.
Yeah.
Bring verses back because I can afford verses.
Right.
What's the man's name who be dancing when he direct the choir?
Oh, Todd Tribbett.
He's
so many.
It's an older man.
Oh, I don't know.
He's tall and thin, but he just dance and do all kind of crazy stuff when he directed the choir. But anyway, he need to do the young, middle, and old people at the church so we can just get it all out.
Exactly.
And doing the pum pum with the oil, like the woman said, and we just saved and sanctified and going home and going to bed. That way we can make it to the house of the Lord the next day.
Yeah. Because the gospel concert will wear you out. Yeah.
That's why I said we need them all at the same time, because by the time you leave a gospel concert, you ain't got no voice. You can't even,
I was woe out. I'd never gone to a gospel concert with like 5 gospel artists. I was exhausted. Like I wasn't doing nothing but, being there. Like it wasn't like I was dancing on stage or nothing. And I'm just like, I can't be in the spirit for 3.5 hours. This is too much. I need a break. They took a break. It's too much. It's not the same as going to like, the Beyonce concert where you like hop up for 3 or 4 songs. The gospel concert, every song is like you lay it out.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't even record the thing. My battery died. I was like, I feel you, battery.
I feel you, battery.
Oh my God.
The lady sitting beside me, she was on her phone. After about halfway through, she just sat down and started watching basketball games on her phone. She said, I don't have no more for this. I can't do it. I said, ma'am, you paid for this ticket to watch it. Yes, ma'am. I can't do no more. I can't do this.
Lord have mercy.
But the concert you went to, those were like some heavy hitters. Like I would not be able to stand up the whole concert. I don't care if I had on some stuff in my shoes, and then on the old people's shoes, the orthotics, I still couldn't do it.
Yep, and then they don't give you a break because it was Israel Houghton, Tasha Cobbs Leonard, Erica Campbell. I'm gonna say her name wrong. Jacqueline Carr. Okay, and Jonathan McReynolds, and they didn't like do 5 shows. They came in and out of each other, so everything was a hit. It was like He Knows My Name. It's the God in Me. Broken People. I need a break. I need y'all to sing some B-sides. I need y'all to sing a hymn. I need y'all to pray or something where I can just be still for a second because this is too much.
And Jacqueline, like just Jacqueline.
And I'm not familiar with her. And I'm like still over there hollering because she was the one. I don't know her songs, but they were so good. I didn't need to know them.
Just Jacqueline.
Yeah, she's good.
No, Erica had me because she started doing Mary stuff. Then she doing her stuff. Then here come her child out here squawking. It was just. Then you got Israel on the piano and Jonathan on the guitar while Tasha or Jacqueline was singing. It was just a lot.
Wow.
And it went on from, it started at 6. That's the other clue. I should have known when the thing started at 6 p.m. And it was a good 10:30 when I left there. And I didn't stick around for after, like I had been not asked, but invited to come backstage. I was like, I ain't got to do what? I ain't got nothing else. I'm going home. I got to go.
And I love all of them. Jonathan McReynolds.
Oh my God.
I love him. I love all of them. But Jacqueline, if you don't realize that you have a gift, if you have never felt the spirit of God between one of them people that was there, if you don't feel nothing.
And imagine trying to feel that for 4.5 hours.
I knew
you were going to go there. I knew you were going to go there.
They should have had intermission.
They need a break.
She said they did have a break.
What?
They had an intermission, and it was 30 minutes long.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
That is so cool. Well, you got your money's worth.
Yeah, you got.
I didn't even pay. I got the ticket for free.
Oh well.
So you
other people got their money's worth.
She got a free praise.
Yes.
God.
Hilarious.
Wow.
Well, y'all, what is going on with this flooding in Dubai?
Child. Listen.
I was like, somebody made the Lord mad.
Israel
they said
and Iran.
something. They said something about they made it rain or something, and I'm like, what? They don't know the Lord like that? What you mean? But
why would they do that?
I don't know, but it looked like. Did y'all see the one with the planes landing and taking off still in the water?
Yes, because you have to realize Dubai is basically a big clay bowl. So an inch of rain will make a flood. Like it's
yeah. Y'all, let me tell you how bad it is. This lady posted on Instagram. Somebody I follow. I don't even know who she was when I looked at her name. And she posted a pictures of Dubai. I commented. I said, wait a minute, are they lying? I said, Dubai ain't flooded. She said, oh no, these were pictures. She said, I left right before the flood. And I said, oh. Okay. I was making sure they weren't trying to distract us for something else. But yeah, it's bad. Like, it's bad.
The roads are breaking down. The roads are being washed away, and people standing on their cars. I was like, oh my Lord.
Because here's the other thing about Dubai.
Trying to take off.
And they just throw stuff up in Dubai. Like you'll be standing on a corner one day and you come back the next day and there's a 20-story building there.
Yeah.
So the stuff is like probably not built to withstand anything, much less floods.
Right.
People who live in dry areas like Dubai do not understand the power of water. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful. When you are living inland and you don't understand the nature of how water works, they don't understand how powerful it is, how strong it is, how heavy it is. It will tear down. Like water destroys our roads almost annually. It is nothing for water to destroy a roadway. Where
water will destroy your house faster than any kind of pest.
It will tear down a building. Yeah, so but we used to have somebody who was in the audience and possibly on the show who talked about God ain't the only person who controls the weather. So
true.
It's the eclipse. That eclipse, this stuff won't happen to the eclipse.
You know what? You know what?
Let's catch up on some of these comments. Colleen said you demand respect and the kids will more often than not be respectful. Joy said a lot of people tell her to go into teaching. No way. I do not look good in stripes.
Okay.
Meredith said, I did this whole thing for only a year after I retired from the military. I didn't have any problems with those crazy children. Well, post-military, they ain't gonna bother you. Colleen said, I would never teach in a regular school system. Gladys said, exactly. That's what I teach all the new school bus drivers when I'm in training. Start day one with good rules and hold your ground because the bus drivers don't have any help either. That's the point. The bus drivers they make even less. Colleen said, I'm going 2 times. Oh, okay. Yeah. Only in the detention center, they have different rules. They sure do.
Yeah.
Saturday night losers. A little kindergarten child in Sunday school got an attitude with me about not being with her mother, Joy said. God nipped my tongue because something was going to come out in my Jamaican too. Colleen said Missy Elliott, Tasha Cobbs, I like it all. Joy said so focus, be their bonnet designer and get backstage passes to all of them. Good idea.
I will.
Maxwell need a
Yes,
bonnet.
Meredith. Thank you, Miss Meredith. I'm talking about Ricky Dillard. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes. Joy, I have not followed up on Kirk Franklin performing in Kingston last night. Yes, that was all over the place.
Yeah, I saw that.
Kingston. Colleen says she's amazing. Sing a hymn, have some instrumental worship music. I am taking my Jesus home with me. I am out.
Me and Jesus was out of there.
I know someone who's the pilot for their airline. I need to check on him. Please come back and report, Joy, about how he did when he was in Kingston. Let us.
I did see that. I saw a video on that.
Yeah, I did too. That's all the comments, y'all.
All right. Well, it's time to say goodbye. It's 10 o'clock, guys. Time goes by. I know we have some more things on our list, but we're going to go ahead and get ready to close it up. Y'all can probably hear my people was coming in. My vacation is over. My daycation is what I had, a daycation. All right. So let's see. We're going to wrap it up. Who wants to go? No nonsense. She wasn't here last week.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So y'all know I told you I am going off of 3 hours of sleep. Actually, it was 2.5. I hope y'all have a splendorifical week. Remember that putting yourself first is self-care. It is not selfish. And being selfish is still self-care, and you need it. I also need y'all to pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to your surroundings. I've been talking about this for a couple of weeks and I missed last week. So if those 5 things I told y'all about a couple of weeks ago, you still ain't wrote them down, I need to understand why y'all ain't paying attention to what I'm saying, okay? Because y'all being real bad students. There's a reason why I'm giving you the assignment. Pay attention, people. Do the work. Put the work into yourself. You are worth it. Last thing. If you are a dualpreneur, in the name of Jesus, we come together right now to pray for us. Father.
Hallelujah.
Yes. I am praying for all us dualpreneurs in our 2024 season of dualpreneurness. I love y'all. Most of y'all. Have a good week.
Not most of us. Dang.
All right. So focus since you was ready.
I actually had a statement that I was gonna say when you said it was time to go, and then I thought of a last minute thing.
You done took up half of your time right there.
And you know what? I've been treated at better establishments. Y'all have a good week. No, I'm just kidding. No, what I was gonna say is
hey, Alice. Good evening, Alice. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
And
baby.
You made me
no, baby, it was gone. You ain't have to worry about it, honey. It was gone. Ain't nobody make you lose that. It was gone.
I was gonna say something. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. Okay. So I want everybody this week to treat yourself to something that you've been wanting for a long time. I know I say this all the time. But treat yourself good because nobody else is going to treat you as good as yourself. So whatever that looks like in your life, do that this week.
I love it.
And don't let nobody rush you.
Whatever. Okay, Jet Setter.
Okay, there's a full moon this week. So if you work around crazy people, if you are a crazy person, if you work around children, be ready. I think it's Tuesday night is a full moon. So govern yourself accordingly. That's my advice for the week.
Jesus.
Listen, when I worked for the airlines, that was we knew when there was a full moon. We would have people call us and just do the craziest things, and we'll be like, "It's got to be a full moon," and we would check it, and almost every time it will be a full moon.
Yeah.
I was like, "These people is." Off the rocker, right? I'm like, what?
So be ready, be aware, be ready. Full moon Tuesday.
I'm
So
just saying.
now and Tuesday, the crazy book.
I work in a clinical session, and last week a man came in pregnant, so it's coming.
I'm not drinking. I don't understand.
I'll explain it next week. But the man came in pregnant.
Okay.
There's only a couple ways this can happen.
Yep. He used somebody else's urine or something.
Or he wasn't a man.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, that's a whole nother subject. Okay. What do I want to say? I want to say just chill, man. Just chill. Sometimes you have to chill, like have a chill time and just reconnect with yourself. It feels so good. Just chill. I enjoyed mine. Just going, and and don't feel guilty about chilling. Like I've been watching Netflix, and I didn't feel guilty at all. It felt good. But whatever you want to do to make you happy, just take that time out and enjoy yourself. Nobody else have to be around. Just enjoy yourself. So I want to say that, and we're gonna go out with our song. I like it. Bonnet sisters, y'all have a great week. Thank you all for stopping by. We enjoyed you. Listen, sometimes if you can't just laugh, sometimes you just have to laugh at yourself, and it's okay.
Right.
It is okay. Just know we love y'all, and we thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes. Peace.
We're going to have to get a song a little bit more soul in it.
Sharing our stories, free from shame.
We're going to share our stories.
Free from shame.
Free from shame. Hey, y'all, I'm going to show y'all something. Hold on.
Was she the one rushing us off that show?
Right. See what I mean?
The song is still playing.
We got to get
Look,
it.
y'all,
We have
it's
to
right
get
on the floor. Right? You see it?
the necklace.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was on the floor, but it looked like a snake, like a copper snake. You talking about somebody about to run out of here? You hear me?
Bye. Burn the house down on the way out.
Right.
I was here by myself. What?
You ain't put no oil on it.
What was name? Does it matter? It was no. But yeah, it was just my
neck. Getting a one-time on it's just a hype cuss.
Amen.
Pew, pew. All right, y'all have a good night.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
Everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.